Hello, my name is Lo Sontag. I'm your feminist urban critic. Today, we're at Grove Street Station. It's at New Jersey Light Rail, and it's actually one of my favorite ways to get around New Jersey. But there's a problem. New Jersey Transit has a two-tier system, one for men and one for women. And it does that because of a system, system issues. If you're going to Midtown Manhattan, where most men work, who are professional, you get a premium service. If you're going to Newark, other parts of Essex, or even lower Manhattan and taking the path, you get a lesser service. You get a lesser quality service. And this is unacceptable. And I want to take you along the journey so you can see the inequity of the service. If you're taking the heavy rail, you probably have no idea the challenges that so many women who are professional, whether they are adjunct professors, they work in Harlem, they work in Brooklyn, they work in Greenwich Village, they work in Newark, and our experience taking the train, because when you take the heavy rail, you go to Midtown. When you take the light rail, you go to lower Manhattan and Newark, or you can take the train to go to Harlem or Brooklyn. So our travel experience is way different than a lot of men who go into Midtown. And today I want to show you the inequity. So this is the light rail, and it goes all the way to Newark. And we'll be riding to the end, so you can actually see the experience. Again, the light rail is actually fine. When you wait here, the staff is really pleasant, the people are really pleasant. It's when you get to Newark when you start to see the inequities. This is Penn Station, Newark, after you get off the light rail. I want you witness people walking up this escalator. This escalator never works. It hasn't worked in 3 months. In fact, I talked to an older woman, her name is Ann Lang, and she told me she's been complaining about this for 3 years. Currently, something is dripping on me from the ceiling. I don't know what it is. This is ridiculous and unacceptable. And what I want to say is this is not about safety. I don't feel unsafe here. This is about access. We do not have the same access as men who go into Midtown from Manhattan. This is unacceptable. Look at this. Watch me go up the stairs here. If you are disabled, how are you supposed to go up these stairs? Look at this. This is one of the top 5 busiest stations in the country. Look at the state of this. This is Penn Newark. This is not about safety. This is about access and about the fact that people think, whoever the planners are at New Jersey Transit, feel that the people who take the light rail aren't as important as the men who take the heavy rail. This is not acceptable. Now, where's the elevator? I don't know. Where's the elevator? So the thing is that first off, there's no signs. There are no signs for the elevator. So say you are a person and you're by yourself. You're like, where's the elevator? Where's the elevator? There's no signs. There's no one down here. Also, your phone doesn't work. When you're here, there's no phone service. That's why no one who works at Penn Newark wants to be down here, because no one can use their phone. Let's take a look at the elevator. Let's see how long this takes. And here's the thing, there are people who wait here by themselves in the elevator. Is it gonna come? Is it not gonna come? Who knows? Also, you're by yourself, okay? You're by yourself because people are in a hurry to catch a train. So if you're in a wheelchair, Just so you know, this elevator smells disgusting, okay? This is not about the fact that I feel unsafe. Because I know how, especially when you hear feminism and when you see a woman, you think, oh, she's not safe, we need cops. No, I need you to fund the light rail and the buses on the same level that you fund the heavy rail. I don't need chivalry, I need access. I need respect. I need everyone who takes the light rail to have respect. Look at this. Now I'm here after the elevator, okay? I'm in a wheelchair. Let's take a walk. What happens now? Am I on the main floor? Let's see. I'm a senior, I have bags, I'm walking this way. And also, who knows which way to go? There are no signs, there's no signage, there's nothing. If you're a senior, if you're disabled, who knows? Still, no one here, no service. Also, take a look at these signs. I wear glasses. I can't see this sign until I get right up on it. I don't actually know who is this to benefit, who designed this. This is ridiculous. This is so disrespectful. This entire setup is disrespectful. It's Sunday morning. Look at this trash can. It's not the people who are disgusting, it's the people who take the train who are disgusting. It's the people who plan this who are disgusting. I'm still walking. I'm a disabled person, I'm still walking. Oh look, there's more stairs. So where's the elevator? Let me find it. Oh, it's right here. Does the light come on? No, light doesn't come on. Who knows? Does it work? Does it not work? We don't know. Just so you know, oftentimes this elevator does not work. Oftentimes people have to drag themselves up these stairs, up those stairs. Again, you're by yourself. You see this here. Because people are in a hurry. This is disgusting. It stinks in here because apparently no one who they think matters uses this. So it's abandoned. And what happens when people don't have eyes on things? We already have a public bathroom crisis. So of course, there are going to be people using this area as a toilet because they know the people who take the light rail don't matter. Is there anyone here to help me? I don't know. Where's the heavy rail? Where did it go? Where is this? I don't know. Here's the thing. I'm not even at a train yet. So if I'm here to transfer, where do I go? Do I go to the bus? Do I go outside? Where do I go? I take the escalator? Do I take the elevator? Who knows? When you're taking the heavy rail and you're a man going to Manhattan, the service is so much different. It's such a different experience. What we want here at the light rail is respect and access. This is not about safety. No one here feels unsafe. We don't feel unsafe. The police officers, all of that doesn't make a difference. That doesn't make the elevator work. That doesn't make the escalator work. That doesn't clean the floors. So when, as a feminist urban critic, my complaint here, I don't want you to think that I feel unsafe. I don't feel unsafe. I feel disrespected. And the thing is this, if you're an urban planner, people will often tell you, oh, you have a wife, you have a daughter, you have a grandmother taking this train. Guess what? There are people who take the light rail. There are people who take the bus. And how you treat the people who take the light rail and the bus seems to be vastly different than how you treat people who take the heavy rail. And gender is one reason, socioeconomics is another reason, and of course we have race because we're in New Jersey. But right now we're talking about the fact that if you work at NJIT, if you work at Rutgers, Newark, if you work at Essex County College, if you're going into Brooklyn, if you're going into Harlem, if you're going anywhere outside the financial district, this is your way in. This is one of your ways in. And it's unacceptable how there's a lack of service and concern for the people who take the light rail. This is Lo Sontag, a feminist urban critic in Newark.